Under the order of resolutions, we have House Resolution, 150, offered by Representative Buckner.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Colleagues, today, as we gather in this chamber, the People's House, we don't just mark Black History Month to recognize history in the past, but a history that's also in the making. This is the body where Abraham Lincoln, the great emancipator, began his political career in 1832. He was a member of the Illinois House, where he learned the power of government to shape a nation. But while Lincoln would one day help end slavery in this country, we cannot ignore that this very institution, the Illinois House of Representatives, was not always on the right side of history. Before Illinois became a beacon of progress, it was a place where Black people were restricted, marginalized, and denied their most basic rights under the law. The Illinois Black Codes created a legacy of oppression. The Illinois Black Codes passed by this legislature stripped Black people of political power, barring them from voting, holding office, and serving on juries. Because of these codes, free Black residents were truly not free. They were required to carry certificates of freedom at all times to prove that they weren't escaped slaves. Without papers, they could be sold, arrested, fined, or even brought back into slavery. Illinois passed laws to keep free Black people from settling here at all. The 1853 Exclusion Act, approved by our predecessors in this chamber, made it illegal for free Black persons to even enter the state. This House rejected anti-slavery petitions from abolitionists, dismissing them as the work of troublemakers. Instead of standing for freedom in an earlier time, this body passed resolutions condemning abolitionists and seeking to keep Illinois a quote-unquote white state. That is why today is so important. Because today, for the first time in our state's 206-year history, this chamber is led by a Black man, Speaker Emanuel Welch. As I previously stated, Illinois did not always make room for Black leadership. It once shut the doors to people who looked like Speaker Welch, people who look like me, and people who look like millions of Illinoisans that we serve here today. But today, those doors are not just open, they are being held open by the very people this House once tried to exclude. Mr. Speaker, we recognize you today, not just because you've made history, but because you understand the weight of that history. You stand on the shoulders of John W.E. Thomas, the first Black legislator in 1877, who fought against the very laws this House once passed. You follow in the footsteps of Harold Washington, Carol Moseley Braun, Barack Obama, and so many others who fought to expand justice in the state of Illinois. And now you carry the torch forward, ensuring that the voices of those once shut out of this chamber are not just heard, but are leading the conversation. Illinois Secretary of State Alexis Giannoulias has honored Black First in Illinois with a remarkable display that highlights trailblazers in our state's history throughout the Capitol. And today, we proudly add Speaker Welch's name to that list. Mr. Speaker, H.R. 150 is a reminder that your leadership is not symbolic, it is substantive. You have led with integrity, with vision, and with a deep commitment to making Illinois a place where equity is not just a talking point, but a reality. As we celebrate Black History Month, let us not just look back at history, let us honor it by continuing to do the work. Because history isn't just made by those in our past, it's being made right now. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, thank you for your leadership, and thank you for making history.
what's that? Speaker Welch.
Mr. Speaker, I don't know whose idea this was, but whoever did it, I'm going to keep their bills and rules. It is I'm truly surprised by this. I don't know if you guys can tell. Micah, I'm going to get you when I get back. I was just told to be out here. There was going to be a group picture. Thank you all so much. It truly is an honor of a lifetime to just be in this chamber, let alone to have the opportunity to be the Speaker of the House. It is a role that I take seriously. I tell people I am the only person on Inauguration Day that took 2 oaths. One as rep with all of you, and then one as Speaker. And I take those oaths seriously. I'm not just Speaker of the Democrats, I'm Speaker of the entire House. And I just happen to be a black man. But that does not escape me the significance of that, particularly in the moment we're in right now where a lot of folks are trying to erase black history. So this is really special. You guys got me good today. I love you all. I love this great state. And I just want what's best for each and every one of us, whether we're in a red district or a blue district. We want what's best for all of Illinois. Thank you all so much.
Representative Buckner moves for the adoption of House Resolution 150. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say nay. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it, and the resolution is adopted.